We go 18 holes in the name of charity, and two softball squads whose neighborhoods share a long border with one another clash in a regular season finale. I'm Mark Fontes with sports. The golf course at Myrie Run has been a Robbinsville staple since before the town was even named Robbinsville. Yesterday, underneath the small planes that fly above it from the nearby airport, Hamilton's Knights of Columbus hosted a special tournament. They teed off just after 7:30 a.m. Thursday. The 45 participating golfers included Sheriff Jack Kemler, County Prosecutor Joe Bocchini, and dozens of the Knights themselves. For $100, golfers got a continental breakfast, a full game, lunch and a beer, and much, much more. Now, anyone who would have hit a hole-in-one would have won $15,000 or a trip for two to the destination of their choice. No one was that lucky, though. Sponsors at this event included Roma Bank, Elka Bong, St. Vincent de Paul Church in Yardville, and many others. Event organizers say it was the most successful golf outing the Hamilton Knights have hosted in years.
Everyone was very generous. It was one of our biggest fundraisers it's turning out to be. It's my third year doing it. It's getting bigger and better every year. And with all the money that we raise, we're able to sponsor more events in our local community.
After the game, golfers headed over to the Knights Council building on Klockner Road in Hamilton. They enjoyed more food and a raffle. Prizes ranged from an autographed Eli Manning poster to an autographed Jets football, Thunder tickets, gift cards, the whole 9 yards, you name it, it was there. The proceeds, which were in the thousands from this, benefit the Knights of Columbus, who are one of the world's leading nonprofit groups. Staying in Robbinsville, but switching sports, Steinert and Robbinsville High softball were scheduled to do battle on March 31st, opening day of this past regular season. But the rain that day had other plans. All season long, officials at both schools tried to agree on a makeup date, and finally, they made that happen Thursday, May 31st, exactly 2 months after the originally scheduled meeting. Since their MCT battle in 2010, the two groups have only played one time, and yesterday's game looked like more than just a repeat of that.
Amber Dietrich and friends on the Steinert Spartans trying to bring a happy end to an up-and-down season. Visiting beautiful Tatum Park on this last day of the regular season, fans knew that taking on Raven pitcher Lauren Fisher would be no easy task. Fish did her usual thing, 3 strikeouts in the first 3 innings, no runners even made it into scoring position, etc., etc. Bottom of the first, Christine Levering at third, Jess Samel at second. Fish at first, bases loaded for Robbinsville. Freshman Hannah Olszewski hits it on the ground and through for a base hit. That'll mean a pair of RBIs. Levering is in there, followed by her Samel. The Ravens jump up 2-0 early. Only 3 of Robbinsville's 9 starters in this game. It meant big chances for people like Christina Dottino. She belts a little nubber into right center field. Fish from second base steps on it, rounds third, and she slides in safely to make it a 3-run game. Steinert fans still believing in their ladies. Well, they went 3 up, 3 down in the second. Bottom 2, it's Samel again. She pops it up along the first base side. Taylor Bachik's got it. But just to show you how versatile Christine Levering is, she tags on that and makes it to third. Great hustle. Next up, catcher Becca Freeman, ground ball. Bachik and the Spartan infield take care of it, but Levering comes in. It's a 4-0 game. In Arville's half of the third, bases loaded again for the Ravens. A lead this size with Fish on the hill, very tough to come back from it. Gabby Manto up. It's another ground ball taken care of, but Dottino will score. It is 5-0 Ravens, and they would add to that. Top of the 4th inning, Olszewski getting another of several opportunities this season to pitch. Remember her from that 12-year-old Arville team that went all the way in state play 2 summers ago? Well, she's the future of Raven pitching. Only allowed 4 hits on this afternoon. Bottom of the 6th, Ravens up by 9. Fish up with the bases juiced again. Bats it on the ground. Mackenzie Ewell can't grab it. Manto comes in and scores. 10-run mercy rule ends the game. The Ravens hope, though, that similar success follows them the rest of the way.
I think for a lot of the people playing today, it was really good to get this big of a lead, knowing we have a big game tomorrow and knowing our bats were working really well.
Steinert's always a good team, and, tomorrow's going to be a hard game no matter what. We can't take anything for granted, so we're just going to come out strong tomorrow.
That tomorrow game, actually today, their Central Jersey sectional final, highlights Monday. These highlights brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, members working to ensure your child's future success.
And finally, Team of the Day is brought to you by Prior NAMI Business Systems. With the finest names in office products like Brother, Canon, Coniston Minolta, and Muratech, Prior NAMI is your business solutions headquarters. West Windsor South boys tennis gave it all they had Thursday, but just could not conquer Millburn High in the Tournament of Champions. The Pirates were defeated soundly 5-0, yet we still salute them on another great season. That's all for sports. Monday, highlights of today's sectional finals for both Steinert baseball and, again, Robbinsville softball. Next, stay tuned for Mercer County Close-Up.